Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Broncos will boot it away to start the game. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Fresno State's offense takes the field for the first time today. The Bulldogs slipped by the Broncos the last time these two got together.
Well, you know that winning this game means so much to both of these programs. David, you had to be impressed, though, by how Fresno closed out that game the last time these two teams went at it.
Yeah, with the emotions, with the adrenaline, usually the underdog in this matchup. Obviously, Boise, a proud program, so interested to watch this rematch.
Line getting set on second down. Back to throw, it's Warner. Back open in the middle. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Quickly complete. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Let's take a second to talk about Fresno State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Making side adjustments here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the running back. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
And a nice, crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in second down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
A designed run for the quarterback. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Fresno State 7, Boise State 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Boise State Broncos offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Bringing the heat. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Dropping back, it's Warner. Pulls it in, it's McClain. Oh, out of space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Anderson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. After that last completion, it's second down. Out of the backfield, he's open. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them. But
a shot toward the end zone. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The blue turf rumbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. He's got it. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
Swings it out to his running back. They will score! Touchdown, Fresno State.
Well, this is a running back who is versatile, and his catching ability really helps this offense out vertically down the field. And you saw it on that play on the wheel route. That wasn't just a screen or a swing. They got him faking going to the flat, turning up the sideline for a touchdown.
14, Boise State 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Finds his man on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down coming up. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. That's the end of the period. Fresno State has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They've got a first down here to open the period. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Flips it out to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of...
Really good job by the defense. Seeing the running back. Don't let that dude who's super fast, elusive, catch the ball in space. Nice job staying glued to him. As soon as he caught that puppy, he got drilled.
Caught in the backfield, it's Wagner. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Here comes the offense on second down. To the air. It's Warner. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. He'll field the punt and take it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. From the gun to give, looking for room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. He got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Dumps it off in the flats. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking. They've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too?
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit. Let's keep going.
Right there. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Broncos are flying down the field. The give to the back. He's loose. Oh, he's got some space. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Finally, this This offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Finds his big tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Madsen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Well, Jesse, if they thought they were going to fool him by throwing it to the fullback, they did not. Big fella couldn't get started.
Yeah, sometimes these fullbacks, Reese, they're not the most fleet of foot, and it can be easy for the defense to rally to them and use speed to get him to the ground.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Absolutely center cut. Now the lead is down to 11. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Setting up the screen. Nice move to keep running. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
And the Bulldogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Dumps it to the back. He's got his man. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab outside. It's Freeman. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the sidelines, and he tiptoes his way to a 1st down before going out of bounds. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Warner. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll leave it with him. Runs through the tackle. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Guys, they first played in 1977. They've had their battles in the WAC, the Mountain West, and here they are again today.
Yeah, they've changed conferences, and it's kind of an interesting rivalry, Palmer, because they don't play every year. But it's been kind of neutral the last 10 matches.
Turning it on! Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The give out of the gun. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, all week, the Broncos and Bulldogs tried to bottle up their emotions, but things just boiled over in that first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. A lot of football still to be played as these two scratch and claw for the right to claim that old milk can.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Broncos are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. The throw. Got his man. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. Hauls it in, the first down and more. On the move at the 30. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done. Well, they try to go quarterback sneak, and I know to a lot of people that's a play we all take for granted, like it always works. Quarterback sneaks are designed to get just 1 inch. Somehow you've got to come up and do it. But the defense there, David, they bowed up and stopped them.
Did a great job.
Scores on the sneak. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Oh, what a cut! He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Offense.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Broncos will call on their punt team. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt.
Well, a lot of things going wrong for this team right now, certainly on offense, and now you're seeing it in the special teams as well. This punt return is one he's got to be able to field and at least hold on to the football. I understand he's trying to go score a touchdown, but you can't lose sight of your fundamentals, and that turnover is really a micro of all the problems that they've been having today.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. This offense has it with really good field position.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And this almost feels like a free play on second and inches. 3 wide receivers to the right. Fires to the wide out. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. The Bulldogs come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Takes the handoff. It's Gillian. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Touchdown, Fresno State. And And the beatdown has ensued. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And they did tack on the extra point.
Boise State, 6. Return runs out of bounds.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Here we go.
From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Here's the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. And they can't make the connection, and 3 quarters are in the books as we head to the fourth. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a second down play. From the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. A first down run in the red zone. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
2 runs, and this defense has been physical, giving up absolutely nothing. Palmer, what's your passing play I think you go to here?
No, I like moving the pocket at this point, Pollock, and also maybe thinking about the tight end on a crossing route. Kind of get through the traffic, come out the other side.
And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage.
Third down is money down. You got to find a way to execute and get the ball out, get it to your playmakers. That was the opposite of that. They got it to their playmakers, and they got absolutely nowhere. Lost yards on the play. Fourth down now upcoming.
So now on comes the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. UNLV is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to New Mexico. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West country, we'll let you know, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Now on second down. The RPO, it's complete. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. The Broncos lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The offense lining up for a first down play. To the air, it's Madsen. Quickly complete. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. And the Broncos with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A third down try for the offense. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Nice move there. The Broncos will move the sticks. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the...
And he didn't squeeze it. It's loose. And the defense got it. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Takes a hit as he fires. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Rush is on him. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Back to throw, it's Warner. Safe completion on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Wide open spaces. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. He caught it. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. So the Bulldogs get the win over the Broncos, and you know Fresno's